Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is 4th class on Applications of Derivatives chapter. In first class, we did all the problems related to circle in rate measure. In second class, we did all the problems related to cube. In third class, we did all the problems related to sphere. This is the 4th class and this is the last class in rate measure. What are the things we are going to learn in this class? In this class, we are going to do the problems related to cone. We are going to do the problems related to rectangle. We are going to do the problem related to ladder, like triangle, right angle triangle problem. And marginal revenue problems I am going to do in today's class. Before going to start this video, please drop a like for this video. That gives me more energy to create many videos like this. Without much delay, let's begin the class. Okay, you observe this question. Sand is pouring from a pipe at the rate of 12 centimeter cube per second. Okay, so we are pouring a sand from a pipe at the rate of 12 centimeter cube per second. Okay, the falling sand forms a cone on the ground in such a way that height of the cone is always 1/6 of the radius of the base. Height of the cone is 1/6 of the radius of the base. How fast is the height of the sand cone is increasing when the height is 4 centimeters? After reading this question, I understand that this problem is related to cone, and in this I can see two things. One is height, another one is radius. Okay. In earlier classes, we know what is the first step to write all the problems of rate measure. So I am going to write that step. You please observe, this is the first step. You look here, R is the radius, H is the height, V is the volume of a cone respectively. So this is first step, this is must step you need to write. Now you read the question, what they given. The sand is pouring from a pipe at the rate of 12 centimeter cube per second. In this line, if you observe this line, in this line there is nowhere they are mentioning that it is rate of change of volume. We need to understand by seeing this centimeter cube per second they given. By seeing this, we need to understand they given rate of change of volume, because here centimeter cube is there. Units of volume is given. So they given dV by dt. How you will come to know dV by dt? Here centimeter cube per second is given. So I'll write the given data. They given dV by dt. What is they given? dV by dt is 12 centimeter cube per second. That is what they given. And further, if you observe the question, what they are saying. Height of the cone is always 1/6 of the radius of the base. Height is 1/6 of the radius of the base. That means they given that h equal to 1/6 into r. This information also they given in the question. Further, what they are asking, how fast height of the sand cone is increasing. That means they are asking you to calculate dh by dt. Correct? See here, height, h is the height. So they are asking you to calculate dh by dt. Okay. And one condition will be there here. When height is 4 centimeters. So I need to calculate dh by dt when h equal to 4 centimeters. When h equal to 4 centimeters. Okay. For me, things are clear till now. First, I understand the question. I came to know that this problem is related to cone. After that, I written first step. As usual, we'll write in all the problems of rate measure. Then I written given data and I identified what is to be calculated. What is the volume of a cone formula? Volume of a cone formula is 1/3 pi r square h. Many students, they feel difficult to memorize these things. But in case, if you forgot this formula, there is no other option. You need to leave this problem and you need to go for next problem. So to do these problems, you must memorize these formulas. Volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r square h. Okay. You can see here two variables are there, r and h. Here, as I need to calculate dh by dt, what I'll do, I'll convert this complete equation in terms of h by using this information h equal to 1/6 into r. So, as h equal to 1/6 into r, from this what is r? R is 6h. So in this equation, wherever r is there, in place of r, you write 6h. V is equal to pi by 3 into, in place of r, you write 6h. Here r square is there, that is 6h whole square into h. If we simplify this, what you will get? Pi by 3 into 6h whole square. 6h whole square is 36h square into h. That equal to, you see here 3 in this 36, 12 times will get cancelled. So what you will get? 12 pi h cube. Formula, volume formula in terms of h. Now I can easily calculate dh by dt. You observe this, they given dv by dt. To use this dv by dt, I'll differentiate this equation with respect to t on both sides. Yes, I am differentiating this with respect to t on both sides. D by dt of v equal to d by dt of 12 pi h cube. Okay, so what you will get here? dv by dt equal to 12 pi into derivative of h cube. Here derivative of h cube with respect to t. We know that derivative of h cube is 3h square. And here the point is, this function is in terms of h, we are differentiating with respect to t. As these two are different, from chain rule differentiation, we know that this can be written as dh by dt into dh by dt. Okay. Now you observe here dv by dt is there, here also h is there. I know h value dv by dt. You look here, dv by dt is 12 and they are asking to calculate dh by dt when h equal to 4. So I'll write dv by dt, in place of dv by dt, I'll write this 12 and in place of h, I'll write 4 in this equation. So this side what is there? 12 pi into 3 into h square. They are asking dh by dt when h equal to 4. So in place of h, I'll write 4 square into dh by dt. Now this 12 will get cancelled. If I simplify this, what you will get? 1 equal to 4 square is there. 4 square is 16. 16 3s are 48. So what I will get here? 48 pi into dh by dt. From this, what you will get? dh by dt equal to 1 divided by 48 pi. This is rate of change of height now. So what are the units we need to write? Centimeter per second. Centimeter per second. So what they are asking in the question? They are asking to calculate dh by dt when h equal to 4. So what you got here? You got dh by dt when h equal to 4 as 1 divided by 48 pi. I hope you understand this problem. Now we'll move to next problem. You observe this question number 11, what they given. The particle moves along the curve 6y equal to x cube plus 2. Find the points on the curve. This is important. We need to find the points on the curve. This means at the end we need coordinates of a point. Find the points on the curve at which y coordinate is changing 8 times as fast as x coordinate. Okay, first I'll write the given data. They given two things here. One, they are saying that particle is moving along the curve 6y equal to x cube plus 2. Okay. Second one, y coordinate is changing 8 times as fast as the x coordinate. Y coordinate is changing. That means they given that dy by dt, y coordinate is changing 8 times as fast as x coordinate. That means dy by dt is 8 times of dx by dt. This is the given data. What we need to calculate? We need to calculate, find the points on the curve which satisfying both the conditions. That means at the end I need to find the values of x and y. First thing, this given curve is there. I'll differentiate this with respect to t to use this information. D by dt of 6y equal to d by dt of x cube plus 2. Okay. D by dt of 6y, that is 6 times of dy by dt equal to d by dt of x cube. We know that derivative of x cube is 3x square. But here the function is in terms of x, we are differentiating with respect to t. So we need to write dx by dt plus d by dt of 2. As 2 is constant, derivative of constant is 0. Okay. Now in this equation, I'll use this information. You see here dy by dt is there. In place of dy by dt, I'll write 8 into dx by dt So 6 into, in place of dy by dt, you write 8 times of dx by dt equal to 3x square into dx by dt. Here dx by dt will get cancelled. 3 in this 2 times. What you will get from this? 2 into 8 is 16. You got that x square equal to 16. If x square equal to 16, what about x? X is plus or minus 4. It can be understood, right? Okay. Now, what they are asking in the question? Find the coordinates of a point. That means we need to find x value, y value. Here you got x values. So for this respect to x values, you need to find y coordinate also. So what I will do, this plus or minus 4, I will substitute in the given curve. If x equal to 4, substitute x equal to 4 in this, what you will get? 6y equal to x cube. Here x is 4 now, 4 cube plus 2. That implies what you will get? 6y equal to 4 cube. 4 cube is 64. 64 plus 2 is 66. So from this, y is 66 by 6, that is same as 11. Therefore, we got one point x comma y as when x is 4, we got y is 11. So this is the one point. Now, x equal to plus or minus 4 is there. Now what I will do, x equal to minus 4, I will substitute in the given curve. 6y equal to, in the given curve, 6y equal to x cube plus 2. 6y equal to x cube. Here x is minus 4 na? Minus 4 whole cube plus 2. So what you will get here? 6y equal to minus 4 cube, that is minus 64 plus 2. That implies 6y equal to minus 62. So what is y from this? Y is minus 62 divided by 6. You can see here 2 table 3 times, 2 table 31 times. 31 times. So y equal to minus 31 divided by 3. So what you got? Finally the point. Therefore, the point x comma y equal to minus 4 comma minus 31 divided by 3. In the question they are asking, find the points. So we got that 4 comma 11 minus 4 comma minus 31 by 3 are the required points. Observe this question number 10. What they given? A ladder 5 meter long leaning against a wall. There is a ladder which is 5 meter long leaning against a wall. You observe this diagram. I am considering this AB is the ladder which is 5 meter long and leaning against a wall. Here AC is the wall. Okay. The bottom of the ladder is pulled along the ground. The bottom of the ladder is pulled along the ground. Why? We do not know. They given in the question like that. Where is the bottom of the ladder? You see here B. This is the bottom of the ladder. This is pulled along the ground away from the wall. Okay. So the bottom of the ladder is pulled along the ground away from the wall. Okay. At the rate of 2 cm per second. How fast its height on the wall decreasing when the foot of the ladder is 4 meters away from the wall. To understand this solution, what I'll do, first I'll take BC. BC is ground. I'll take BC as X and I'll take AC as Y. And you can observe here in the question they given the bottom of the ladder is pulled along the ground away from the wall at the rate of 2 cm per second. When the bottom of the wall is pulled along the ground away from the wall as BC is X, here we taken BC as X, AC as Y, that means they given rate of change of X. What is rate of change of X? 2 cm per second. So the given data is dx by dt. What is dx by dt? Dx by dt is 2 cm per second. Now the question is, now what they are asking in the question, how fast its height on the wall decreasing. How fast its height on the wall decreasing when foot of the ladder is 4 meters away from the wall. That means what? They are actually asking to calculate dy by dt. I'll write here what they are asking to calculate. They are asking to calculate dy by dt when x equal to 4 meters. So I need to calculate dy by dt when x equal to 4. I hope all the things are clear till now. You can observe this diagram. This is a right angle triangle and it is right angled at C, correct? So we know Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square equal to sum of squares of other two sides. Here hypotenuse is AB square. AB square equal to BC square plus AC square. What is AB square? AB square is 25. What is BC square? BC square is X square. What is AC square? AC square is Y square. As they given, when X equal to 4, what is Y value? See here, as they are asking to calculate dy by dt when x equal to 4. When x equal to 4, what is y? That I'll calculate first before calculating this. Okay. Now, in this, wherever x is there you write 4. Then what you will get? 25 equal to 16 plus y square. From this, what is y square? Y square is 9. From that, y is plus or minus 3. Actually, here y is the length now. So, y cannot be negative. So, y is plus 3. So, when x equal to 4, y is 3. Now, actually, I want to calculate dy by dt. I know dx by dt and I know that when x equal to 4, y equal to 3. So, I'll take this equation and I'll differentiate this with respect to t to calculate dy by dt. I take an given equation x square plus y square equal to 25. Now I'll differentiate this with respect to t to calculate dy by dt. d by dt of x square plus y square equal to d by dt of 25. Now I need to differentiate derivative of x square with respect to t plus derivative of y square with respect to t. Here this function is in terms of x, we are differentiating with respect to t. So we will write dx by dt. All these things we will learn, all these things we already learned in chain rule differentiation. What is d by dx of y square? We know that derivative of y square is 2y, and as this function is in terms of y, we are differentiating with respect to t. We will just write dy by dt equal to derivative of 25. As 25 is constant, derivative of constant is 0. So actually what I want to calculate? I want to calculate dy by dt when x equal to 4. When x equal to 4 they are saying, na? So I'll write x equal to 4 into dx by dt. You see the question. In the question they given dx by dt as 2. So in place of dx by dt, you write 2 plus 2 into y. What is y? Here when x equal to 4, y equal to 3 is there. Na? So in place of y, you write 3. 2 into 3 into dy by dt equal to 0. You see here 2 you can see here 2 we can take common. If we take that common and take it to the right hand side, 0 divided by 2 is 0 only. So if I simplify this, what I'll get further? 4 2s are 8 plus 3 into dy by dt equal to 0. From this, what is dy by dt? dy by dt equal to minus 8 divided by 3. Actually answer we got in terms of negative. That means rate of change of y is decreasing. You see in the question also they are asking how fast height of the wall is decreasing. So the rate of change of y is minus the rate of change of y is 8 by 3 meters per second. Meters per second. As the answer is in terms of negative, we can easily understand that this is rate of change of decrease. The length x of a rectangle is decreasing at the rate of 5 cm per minute. You see here I taken x is the length. So what they given? They given that dx by dt. Here one important thing. How do you know that this is dx by dt? As they given 5 cm per minute. As they given centimeter per minute, I written dx by dt. And they are saying that length x of a rectangle is decreasing. Decreasing means we need to consider this in terms of negative. We need to take it as minus 5 centimeter per minute. And further what they are saying, the width y is increasing at the rate of 4 centimeter per minute. dy by dt is given. I'll write it. dy by dt. What is dy by dt? dy by dt is 4 centimeter per minute. Okay. Now what is the question? When x equal to 8, y equal to 6, find the rate of change of perimeter and area of a rectangle. So here I'll take P is the perimeter, A is the area of a rectangle. Let P is perimeter and A is area of a rectangle. Now what they are asking? Rate of change of perimeter. So A bit I'll do first. What I need to calculate? I need to calculate rate of change of perimeter. That means I need to calculate dp by dt. When x equal to 8, y equal to 6. You observe this diagram, perimeter of rectangle, this is x, this is also x. X plus x is 2x plus y plus y. Y plus y is 2y. So perimeter P equal to 2x plus 2y. Perimeter of a rectangle is 2x plus 2y. Now to calculate dp by dt, you differentiate this with respect to t on both sides. dp by dt equal to 2 is constant, now take it outside. Derivative of x with respect to t is 2 times of dx by dt plus 2 into, if we differentiate this with respect to t, d by dt of y is dy by dt. You can observe in this there is no x and y. Here dx by dt, dy by dt is there. You can observe in the given data dx by dt, dy by dt both are there. So I'll substitute dx by dt, dy by dt values in this. That equal to 2 times of what is dx by dt? Dx by dt is minus 5. So minus 5 plus 2 times of what is dy by dt? Dy by dt is 4. Okay, dy by dt is 4. So what you will get here, this is equal to minus 10 plus 8, that equal to minus 2. So I got that dp by dt. What is dp by dt? Rate of change of perimeter is minus 2. If you got rate of change of perimeter in terms of negative, it indicates that perimeter is decreasing at the rate of 2 centimeter per minute. Now what is the b bit in this? They are asking find the rate of change of area of rectangle. You see, as you take an A is the area of rectangle, they are asking you to calculate dA by dt. Area of a rectangle. What is area of a rectangle formula? Length into width, that is x into y. Now what I want to calculate? I want to calculate dA by dt. So to calculate dA by dt, I'll differentiate this with respect to t on both sides. D by dt of A equal to d by dt of xy. That is d by dt of A is nothing but dA by dt equal to x into dy by dt plus y into dx by dt. Okay, that equal to, here in the question what they are saying, x equal to 8, y equal to 6 they given, x equal to 8, y equal to 6 they given, I'll substitute. Dy by dt already given in the question. What is dy by dt? Dy by dt is 4 plus y. Y is, they are asking y equal to, they given in the question y equal to 6. Dx by dt, in the question only they given, dx by dt is minus 5. Okay, dx by dt is minus 5. Okay, I'll simplify this. What you will get? 8 4s are 32 minus 6 5s are 30, that equal to 2. So this is area na, rate of change of area of rectangle na. We know that square units are the units of area, centimeter square per minute. You observe this 15th question. A simple thing is total cost they given, cost associated with x units. Okay, this is C of x. Find the marginal cost when 17 units are produced. How you will calculate marginal cost? dc by dx. If C of x is the total cost, dc by dx is the marginal revenue, marginal cost. What point you need to know? If C of x is the total cost, then dc by dx is known as the marginal cost. So to calculate marginal cost, what you need to calculate? dc by dx when x equal to 17. So first I'll write the given data. What is the given data? C of x given. Now what I'll do, I'll differentiate this with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x, d by dx of c is dc by dx. This side 0.007 into derivative of x cube is 3x square minus 0.003 into derivative of x square is 2x plus derivative of 15x is 15. Now what they are asking? Marginal cost. How to calculate marginal cost? dc by dx is the marginal cost. They are asking dc by dx when x equal to 17. So what I will do? What they are asking? Marginal cost when x equal to 17. So dc by dx when x equal to 17, that is 0.007 into 3 into x square. X square, that is 17 square. 17 square is 289 minus 0.003 into 2 into x. X is 17 plus 15. In this, wherever x is there I written 17. Now if you simplify this, what you will get? If you simplify this, you will get 20.967. So what is the marginal revenue? What is the marginal cost when x equal to 17 in this problem? That is 20.967. I hope you understand this. Coming two problems also, similar type of problems. You observe this question number 16. The total revenue in rupees received from the sale of x units of a product is given by. See this, what is this? Total revenue. What they given? Total revenue. What they are asking? Find the marginal revenue. How to calculate, when they given total revenue, to calculate marginal revenue, what is the formula? dr by dx. So in this question, first I'll write the given data. They given total revenue, r of x is 13x square plus 26x plus 15. What they are asking? They are asking you to calculate marginal revenue. What is the formula to calculate marginal revenue? dr by dx. If r is the total revenue, then dr by dx is the marginal revenue. You differentiate this with respect to x. So what you will get, this is 26x plus 26 plus 0. Now in this, what they are asking in the question? dr by dx when x equal to 7. So in this, in place of x, I'll write 7. 26 into 7 plus 26. 26 into 7 is 182. 182 plus 26. 182 plus 26 is 208. Okay, so these are easy problems. When they given total revenue, calculating marginal revenue is very easy. You observe this question. In this question also, total revenue. In this question also, total revenue in rupees received from the sale of x. Just simple thing is total revenue given. They are asking to calculate marginal revenue. When they given total revenue, to calculate marginal revenue, the formula is dr by dx. Okay. So first I'll write the given data. What they given? Total revenue. What is total revenue? R of x is 3x square plus 36x plus 5. Okay. Now what I'll do? I'll differentiate this with respect to x. dr by dx, that is 6x plus 36. Now what they are asking? dr by dx when x equal to 15. So dr by dx when x equal to 15, that equal to 6 into 15 plus 36. 6 into 15, that is 90 plus 36. 90 plus 36 is 126. So what they are asking in the question? Marginal revenue. Now what is marginal revenue? Marginal revenue is 126. I hope you understand this. With this rate measure topic is completed. If you watched this video till the end, you must like this video and share this video with your friends. In case if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, subscribe now. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.